We are back for What's Up This Week from the Do This Not That podcast presented by Marigold. This is our short episode where we break down what's going on this week in marketing, in business, and in life. And then we still have our Ask Us Anything later in the week in our Big Tips episode at the end of the week. So, what is going on this week? Well, Labor Day is coming up next week, right? This weekend is Labor Day weekend. In the United States, a lot of people have Monday off. Why does this matter? Marketers are making a mistake. They think that Labor Day, from a marketing perspective, functions and we see performance that is in line with the other summer holidays, and it's just not true. So there's some new data out from World Data Research that I think will really possibly change your marketing plans, especially for next week, as it relates to factoring in this summer holiday. So here's some interesting data. We have consumer data and business data. First of all, on the consumer side, things are actually lower, right? So according to the research, sales surrounding Labor Day generate a 27% lower overall click-through rate as compared to Memorial Day or July 4th. So on the consumer side, sales are down. Why? Because really, Labor Day is the end of the summer. It's not my fault that the summer's over. Don't blame me, but it's really the end of the summer. And now it's back to school shopping, and that's what you're spending all your money on. And this idea you're not going to go out and buy a new barbecue right on a Labor Day sale. You're just not, because now you're saving your money for the holiday season. So on the consumer side, we see that click-through rates are lower on offers as compared to the other summer holidays. Now, on the business side, it's the exact opposite. And this is where I think a lot of marketers are sleeping on opportunity. So, World Data Research shared that the week after Labor Day for business to business email marketing campaigns, they see a 38% higher click through rate versus Memorial Day and a 43% higher click through rate as compared to July 4th. Why is this? We bounce back from Labor Day way faster. People aren't doing the week-long vacations tied to Labor Day the week after like they do July 4th and Memorial Day. They don't. They think that this is the end of the summer. They think it's a race to the end of the year from a business perspective to get sales and opportunity and pipeline, all this stuff. So if you're treating Labor Day the same way you do other summer holidays, I think you're sleeping on opportunity, because really, okay, the Tuesday maybe not so much, but that Wednesday, Thursday, even Friday, the week after Labor Day, which is next week, it does really, really well. So let's keep an eye on Labor Day, because that is now coming up this weekend, and it's going to be different. What else is going on? I saw this. I thought this was interesting about podcasts in general. Apple Podcasts is now third in listening, okay? According to 9 to 5 Mac, is now third in listening overall. It has fallen behind Spotify, but the number one player right now in terms of listenership for podcasts is YouTube. You know, I thought that this was going to happen. I will tell you, for me personally, I listen to all my podcasts on Apple. It's not even close. And there's a misleading part about the data that's come out, because even though Apple is now third in terms of where people listen to their podcasts, they still are very heavy in terms of where people were downloading, okay, their podcast. They're number 2 right behind Spotify now in terms of where people download their podcast. So I think that that's like kind of like semantics, right? My problem is that, yeah, I put all my stuff on YouTube. Like my Guru Media Hub, we have a YouTube page with all of our podcasts, all of our stuff, but nobody goes to it. I don't even go to it. And I got to figure that out, because YouTube is getting more and more entrenched in the podcast space and is becoming more and more relevant in it. So that's eye opening for me, for sure. And then from a nonsense standpoint, I have no idea what's going on in the world pop culture wise. I'm going to tell you what's going on in my world pop culture wise. Love is Blind UK. Okay. Love is Blind UK, which is on Netflix right now, is the best reality show I have seen in years. Okay. I'm telling you right now, if you've never tried a reality show, if you've never tried a reality dating show, if you think I am annoying because I talk about it too much, if all of that is true, I am telling you, you got to try Love is Blind UK. You watch 2 episodes of this season and you will be hooked. It is awesome. They've done a great job and it is doing really, really well on Netflix. And I hope every couple, well, not every couple, there's one couple I don't think should work out, but I hope every other couple works out. I'm so excited for it to wrap up so I can give my full breakdown on it. But Love is Blind, it's better. First of all, one reason it's better is you have no Nick and Vanessa Lachey. I mean, they're the worst hosts of any show that's ever been on TV ever. They host the US version of Love is Blind. I know you're not. I know you're like, you're in your car, you're like, I don't watch these shows. What is this guy talking about? Who is this fool? That is fair, okay? But I'm telling you, Nick and Vanessa Lachey stink at their job. And if you're listening, Nick and Vanessa Lachey, go back to 98 Degrees. That was the band he was in. I don't even know what Vanessa Lachey did, but she should go back to doing whatever she did. And Love is Blind UK is where it's at. All right. Thank you for being here. You rock. Leave this thing a review. I don't know. Why not? And have a great week. See you later.